My name is Kate Lemon, and for my semester paper, my topic is automation. Automation is the automatic control of operating machines, which reduces human intervention, basically reducing the need for manual labor, humans, and this is increasing productivity, reducing labor time, cutting costs in some cases, in others it doesn't, which I will discuss. But automation does have some major benefits, which include saving costs on labor, saving costs on energy, saving costs on materials, and also the product quality is increased with that, and that comes with the accuracy and precision that an automatic machine gives us, unlike humans. We make mistakes. So cutting out the mistakes, we have a higher increased rate of making products and such, and no errors. The automatic machine's oldest form dates back to the 18th century, and it is called the centrifugal governor. And basically what this machine did was it provided continuous corrective action. This machine was used to reduce gaps in millstones, and it would adjust the vanes of the millstone so that they would face the wind. So that was the most simplest form of automation. There are two types of automatic control that I decided to discuss in my paper. The first type would be feedback control, which is a continuous taking measurements and making calculation adjustments. And an example of this type of automation would be cruise control in cars. The other type of automation that I decided to discuss is sequence control, which is a progressive sequence of operations. It's more system logic, and it is considered a closed loop operation, unlike feedback control, which is an open loop operation. The sequence control, an example of that would be an ATM, an automated teller machine, or an elevator. Computers, which everybody uses now, most technological advance, is using both of these types of automation, both feedback control and sequence control. There are advantages and there are disadvantages to automation. By first hearing it, you think automation is going to replace humans, and that's really bad, which it is for people because it has created a higher rate of poverty. But the main advantages do help society just as much as the disadvantages hurt. The advantages are increased productivity, increased predictable quality. The use of machines, we know that there will not be as much error than there would be with humans. The consistency of product outcome is increased, and the reduced direct labor costs and expenses is also an advantage to automation. The reason automation is such an advantage is because we're reducing cycling time, which means you can have more product in an hour with a machine than you would have more product in an hour than with a human. So that's also increasing and improving operation time. The disadvantages are obvious: unemployment and poverty by replacing humans. So there are no jobs for the simple manual labor because machines have taken the place. The cost it would take to invest in an automated operating machine usually exceeds the income of the product that they're making in most cases. So over time, the investment would pay off, but it's a very, very slow start. So the costs usually do exceed the product outcome, or the product, the money you get from the product. Also, the research and development cost is greater than the cost saved by the automation. So looking into new products will cost more than it would having the actual product. I feel that automation is going to continue to improve, and there really isn't anything that we can do to stop it, because automation has, in most cases, made a lot of people's lives easier more than it has hurt people. I'm not going to fight automation or disagree with it. I think it's a great they have great technological advances, and I'm very interested to see what else there is out there to be made that's going to help us humans. They say if you can't beat them, then you should join them. So investing in new automated operating machines would be a good idea, because the future holds so many possibilities. So it would be great to get more involved in making these automated machines have more advantages than disadvantages. Automation does have its limits though, however. So at the end of the day, some automated operations can only think so far. Human expertise is needed though. The rationale, the logic of a human is necessary for following out some procedures that a computer just can't do for you. The more effective a human can be with those decisions is, greater than the mechanical approaches to automation. Overall, I think that automation advantages outweigh its disadvantages, because it does lead to unemployment, but this does leave spots open in higher rankings than in the manual labor division. So I believe that automation is a good thing. It is something to invest in. And throughout my research paper, I have found that it's something that's very interesting and going to continue to improve in the next 100 of years. So we can only wait to see what they come up with. And that is all for my discussion of automation. Thank you.